Hi Gabe, it's Tamra. Welcome to day 13 of your gratitude meditation series. Our truest self is connected with everything else in the universe, and many wise teachers teach us and tell us that our true self is like the ocean. At the surface there are waves, movement, many rhythms. Just beneath there is both current and motion and different schools of life. The deepest fathoms there is a profound stillness, pure silence, deep peace. Hence the phrase, still waters run deep. The deeper you go within, the more profoundly you become one with your true self, your own grace, your own gratitude. Gratitude is your beacon, guiding you to that rooted place of acceptance, peace, and beauty. Cultivating a state of appreciation is a way to actually begin to cultivate grace, authentically, naturally, in every moment, in everything. So let's go deep to both truth and tranquility, to gratitude and to grace. The path of grace has always been considered unique, and in most spiritual traditions, it requires a lifetime of devotion. But if grace abounds in all things and at all times, you can be on this path while still leading a worldly life. What makes this possible is one thing: contacting your true self. We all have many selves, the one that we show at our practices, the one we show to our families, the one we show to a special loved one. There is a childlike self and a wise self, but all of these selves are temporary. We call upon them when they are needed and leave them behind when they aren't. If you go deeper than the passing self, however, there is something else. When the moment is over, your true self is left behind. It is the permanent I behind all passing experience. The true self is silent, but it isn't passive. Your true self knows what your life is all about. It knows your dreams and hopes. When we ask it for the truth or the way forward, it knows what you should do. In the Vedic tradition of ancient India, remembering that Ayurveda means science of life, the true self has a power known as Shakti, S-H-A-K-T-I, Shakti, the power that animates, governs, and regulates all of life. Shakti is your creative force, at once cosmic and personal. The energy of gratitude is just one face of Shakti, who is pictured as a dancer flinging out the universe as she moves. When you awaken the energy of gratitude, you're contacting your true self, and then all things are possible. If you could be your true self at every moment, you would be grateful all the time. Every object your eye touches upon, every sound you hear, every taste and smell would be vivid and beautiful. When your perception shifts to this intense state, you have no choice but to be grateful. You actually see grace abounding, the invisible dancer whose slightest gesture brings new life. In our meditations, we touch the true self, which exists in silent awareness. The true self is always with us. We wouldn't be aware without it. So today, you've learned that the true self is the source of grace. And this means that when you send gratitude and you feel grace replying, the whole process exists within yourself. Like the dancing goddess Shakti, you can look at anything around you: a flower, a desk, a road sign, the face of a child, and say, "This is me." It's a very worthwhile exercise because nothing is more intimate or more precious than ourselves. When you say, "This is me," the separation between you and the state of grace disappears. As we begin to meditate together, let's take a moment to contemplate today's centering thought, beginning to hear my voice as if it is your own. My true self is always grateful. My true self is always grateful. My true self is always grateful. Now, let's prepare for our meditation to delve deeper into the Sanskrit effect. Make yourself comfortable and close your eyes if it's safe to do so. Begin to become aware of your breath and just breathe slowly and deeply. With each breath, allow yourself to become more deeply relaxed. Now, gently begin to introduce today's Sanskrit mantra, Krithajna Ham. This means I am gratitude. It activates the feeling of gratitude from your true self. As you repeat the mantra, feel the emotion of gratitude as your very essence. Repeat it silently to yourself. Krithajna Ham. Krithajna Ham. Krithajna Ham. Krithajna Ham. With each repetition, feel your body, mind, and spirit open and receive just a little more. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, noises, or physical sensations, simply return your attention to mentally repeating the mantra, Krithajna Ham. Krithajna Ham. Krithajna Ham. Krithajna Ham. Please continue with your meditation. I will mind the time, and when it is time for us to release the mantra from our inner minds, I will ring the Tibetan cleansing bells for us. Just mentally, Krithajna Ham. Krithajna Ham. Krithajna Ham. Krithajna Ham. It's time to release the mantra. Continue to sit restfully, inhaling and exhaling slowly. When you feel ready, you can open your eyes if they were closed. And as you continue with your day, contemplate this centering thought. My true self is always grateful. My true self is always grateful. My true self is always grateful. And in the ancient tradition of the yogis, if you'd like to invite for your hands to come together at your brow, reminding us for our thoughts to be pure, our hands to our lips, reminding us for our words to be pure, and finally to Anjali Mudra, hands to heart. May our hearts be filled with love and gratitude for ourselves, and may that spill out into the world around us. Namaste. I'll see you tomorrow.